Okay, let's get the two backlights up and do a test. Well, mostly, the best thing to do is to keep things very simple, but you never know what's going to happen. So it's always best to start off simply, simple lighting. I mean, I've got a rough idea now what to do today, but whether I can make that work, you've just got to make what you think can work, which we're going to try and do here. It's not a way you've seen Bill Roach before. Salvador Dali started this way, Rich. Right. That's right. Excellent. Oh, this is going to be a laugh. Get that bigger one and put it there, and put the one at the back, Rich. I mean, it's different, right? So you're just making the best of what's improvisation. I came to the public eye very early in the 60s. I mean, that was a very lucky time, but there was a whole load of us, me, the photographers, there's me and Bailey and Donovan, the Beatles, the Stones, Mary Quantz, every day something was happening. And within a year, we were all sort of world named. It was an unbelievable time that none of us thought would last. We thought by when we were 25, which seemed a long way off at that time, we'd have to get a proper job. This is a photograph of Joan Collins looking not a day over 40, as she always looks. She's an incredible beauty, one of the most great, everlasting, beautiful faces. That's her quizzical, challenging pose. She does give you a huge range of poses. She's a very good actress in that way. Well, in this case, I want you to capture the Harry Palmer character. That's a very cold, determined, resolute type of man. And that's what I wanted to feel. It was like a film close-up. You could actually touch him. Michael Caine was not a type who's a very vain man, you know, he's a very handsome man, he can take it. But he's a lot of fun to photograph, Michael. He makes the session a load of laughs, so it's very easy to do. Raquel Welch, for example, she's got very set ideas. I mean, I've known her 30 years, and it's a real battle. I mean, she takes a long time to get ready, mostly, I guess, out of insecurity. But she, you know, she's a perfectionist. She wants it absolutely right. So you just wait, and then, sure enough, then you make the compromise. I mean, as long as you do what they want, then they'll do what you want. And this was what I wanted. Bill, how are you? This is not much here, but it's nice we call it home. It's a fitting statement. You look very smart.
Wow, you're happy to do it.
Very good. Very handsome. So we've set up, we started out, we had to improvise here, because there's only one place we can really work. Because all the public were here. So we've set this thing up with a load of mooses' heads and God knows what, even down to elephants' feet we ended up with. I think that was the amount of waiting. Good looking, isn't it? Well, most famous people, I'd say 98% hate being photographed. Like 98% of people hate the dentist. I mean, it's as bad as that. It's a traumatic experience because they don't want to see, they think they don't look attractive, when in fact they are, but they don't enjoy it. Just a test shot, excellent. If you could come a wee bit perfect. When it comes to photography, just relax your shoulders. Of sort of famous people, or even a photographed Her Majesty the Queen, you have to take over the direction. You are the director, and you have to tell them what to do. And that's half the success of photography is direction. You can fold your arms if you want. Okay, here we go. The fabulous smile. Okay, here we go. Good.
Now, if I'm doing something, that's fine, but just to sit and say smile, you know, it's...
Yeah, you don't have to smile. You've got a natural smile.
Well, my part, I'm usually crying anyway. The great thing about being photographed by someone like Terry is that, A, you know the result's going to be good, and B, he's keeping you at ease, chatting away. He's very relaxed himself, and that's very important.
Yes, you tend to forget you're actually being photographed, which is
I
nice.
mean, it didn't seem like being photographed or a session. It was actually a conversation that was interrupted with snaps, which is good.
Well, liking people is the whole key to it. I mean, I actually take pictures to please the people I take pictures of. It's more than to please me. I mean, you get a lot of satisfaction from making someone happy.
I know what Bill means about, sometimes you have to smile for so long that the edges of your mouth start to tremble.
Yeah, but if you do the animated talk bit and they snap away, you get these terrible still frames. Like, do you remember when you used to be a television reporter, and I used to be a television reporter, and film editors, their favourite trick used to be when they run the film through the gate before you edit it and put it out on television, they stop the frame just when you're like that, or like that, and that's how those still things come out, don't they? I think. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. Terry Mill's right.
Said that.
It's horrible.
She was caught on blind date. They took a frame off camera, and she was like.